Thank you.
Okay,
So this is the part of the when they speak about the Morgan Library, I've always walked or driven down Madison Avenue and thought that was the Morgan Library. And I said to myself, in the back of my mind, I say, that can't be the Morgan Library that they talk about. And lo and behold, I just discovered this part of it because I've never been down the street, which is, I believe, 38th Street. And lo and behold, befitting of what my concept of what the Morgan Library would look like is this right here. And it's always been here. But every time I went by the Morgan Library, I would say, the Morgan Library. Yeah, so when Mr. Morgan put his collection into storage, I believe this type of architecture is what was there at the time. And this is splendid, wonderful. So happy to have discovered it as if it was lost. Well, it was lost to me. Now, my mental stability that libraries bring about has been restored and reassured. Magnificently. As we see another ethnic group getting ready to march in a parade of just another aspect of our society here, America, the great melting pot. Not the great changing pot that we have become, but the great melting pot that men such as Mr. Morgan envisioned in creating his library of preserving. Preservation is something we need to get back to so that I may be satisfied, and I'm not selfish, and I believe you would be satisfied too. But opinions, they say, everyone has one. Some people just, that aspect of opinion that we usually use, some people seem to radiate it from their mouth with no action. This is action, building such as this. The true spirit of my vision of Mr. Morgan's library. And I believe this building is also a building that he would be able to identify also. But that one there, with the statues, pay homage to our evolution as human beings, thinking beings. I'm doing too much thinking nowadays, but yeah. So the people from Indonesia of the Muslim faith, and I'm not thinking that all of them are from Indonesia, but I have spoken to people who are from Indonesia and will be marching today. So they are Sunnis, the Sunni Muslims from Indonesia I've just spoken to. Whether the other aspect, and I'm not a Muslim, so I don't know the two sects, and I'm not going to get into that. But I would like to present their presentation on film. So we say thank you to the patriarch Abraham. I say thank you to the patriarch Abraham. As we see the auxiliary force of the New York City Police Department line up to start the procession. Excuse me, officer, is one of those horses Rocky? Yeah, there is that one, the one that's prancing. There is a what is that? Okay. That's all. No, I have videos of Rocky, so I don't want to get more videos of Rocky. I want to make sure that one is. I'm aware that there are two of those. Him and Rocky, right?
Rocky's gone 5-6 years.
He's what?
Retired.
He's retired? Well, KOG Rocky. Look for that on YouTube. I have videos of him being backed out of his transport. And it's good. This one is who?
This one there?
Yes.
That's Einstein.
Einstein. And this one you're on is?
Trooper.
Trooper. Wonderful. And you can look for Trooper and Einstein. Fat boy or skinny boy? Is that a fat boy? That's a fat boy. Yeah. Oh, wait, you don't think I know my Harley? Thank you. And that's what I talk about, preservation of just good old fun like that. That's what my channel is all about. You know, KOG, gather a KOG, just put KOG. So those are two of the NYPD horses that I will be adding their names to my list of collected dogs, collected horses, and even a cat or two. But I never know because I didn't ask. You see, horses and animals that keeps us calm. Because if you see my Rocky video, Rocky is being petted by a young child. But the funny thing about petting a horse is that you never walk in back of a horse within its hoof. Because it's not because the horse is hostile. It's because they're pestered by flies and stuff like that. And one of the mechanisms to get that fly to leave them alone is to kick. So you never walk in back of a horse within hoof shot. As we see, the band is getting ready to start. And one thing you can say about the police department is that they maintain a practicing band. So when you hear them play whatever it is, even if it's Jingle Bell, it's coordinated. So many things nowadays are not coordinated as we get ready to start this Muslim parade. Look for my Sikh parade, and look for my Polish parade, look for my Labor Day parade, all under KOG. Just KOG, whatever parade you can think of. Even the Indian parade, KOG. The name is longer than that. It's actually KOG Gathera, or Gathera KOG. And you say, oh, you spell KOG with a K. Well, K and C, and where our alphabet is coming from is interchangeable. K being the first one used before C. And I hear the horses coming there. So, we see that Belgian and that Belgian quarter horse mix. Yes, that's a Belgian quarter horse mix. Somebody must have went out. The same farmer must have went out one night and had a couple and mixed up the mares. So it's not just an Indonesian Day parade. This is a Muslim Day parade. You see? It just so happened that the first brother that I encounter in my inquiries are from Indonesia.
Muslim Ummah.